Teresa's letter. Dear brother, I have always known we were special, and now I have found proof. This book tells of a bloodline from the days of the Old Kingdom, and its connection to a sword powerful enough to rule the world. A bloodline Mother belonged to, I am certain. A bloodline you and I belong to as well. Perhaps with your eyes you will understand it better than I do. I speak to the pages, but they don't speak back. Teresa. And the book is the bloodline. Though the Old Kingdom vanished centuries ago, pieces of it remain scattered throughout Albion. The guild in its magnificent glory, ruined architectural corpses, dark and unholy secrets throbbing beneath the earth. But more survives than stone and magic, for there is still among us the living legacy of the kingdom itself, a lineage that is connected with all that made the kingdom great and somehow ended up destroying it. Whether they are the descendants of Archon himself, or of the makers of the sword, or perhaps of those who managed to extinguish its power, it is not known. Though generations separate them from the days of the fall, there walk today survivors of this bloodline, and an ancient power courses through their veins. They may live as heroes, or they may hide among the masses, but their link to the sword wielded by Archon himself, the sword of Aeons, is confirmed in all the documents I have unearthed. If I can find the living descendants of this bloodline, I may be able to uncover what happened to the sword, and perhaps the days of the Old Kingdom can be restored. There is one to whom all the signs direct me. Though she lives a quiet life now, she has done much to mark her as the one. And now the bloodline continues through her children, a son and a daughter, and the power that lives in her will be passed on to them one day. What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here, and we are here playing Fable once again. We're in Witchwood, by Witchwood Lake, and if we head north, this is the arena. As the sign says, to arena. Now, why the apparently oh-so-popular arena is way over here in Witchwood escapes me, but suffice it to say that it's popular despite its extreme location. The arena entrance. Ooh, it's very quiet here.
Sorry. Don't like this.
Very foreboding. As you can see, I got 60,000 gold off screen.
I think we can do
what have you got for me?
For you, sir.
Let's see. Maleficus is good, I guess, but how about Reaper? I'll take it.
You killed the legendary White Balverine.
I did kill the legendary White Balverine, and then I made lots of money putting its trophy on my wall. Now, be sure to make a save before you go in the arena. You've got to save your game before you go inside.
Got any tickets left?
You come in to spectate or participate?
What do you think, kid?
Participate, eh? Well, you'll need a nomination from the guild, just like everyone else.
I've got one!
You've already got one. My apologies. You can go in any time you like.
You've already got
This
one?
way, please.
He says he's already got one. Can we come and have a look at it? Anyway.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes.
Thank you,
If
it's good to be
follow
here.
me, I'll take you to the arena preparation area.
Alright. Your mouth's still moving, that's weird.
I tell you, the history of this place is wasted on the public. The
Yeah.
arena's first heroes, our land's heritage. But do people care? Nah.
No.
People don't want history. They want the heroes of today. Still, I suppose every era needs its own heroes. Quite profound, that. You can quote me if you like.
Sure. Oh, the wisdom of guards.
Welcome to the Witchwood Arena. A couple of basic points first.
What the hell?
First of all, I must remind you to keep your aggression for the arena itself. Anyone caught trying to cut up his rivals in here will be in trouble. You have been warned. Secondly, the way out. You can come in after each round, not during a round.
Ralph, it's getting really ugly out there.
Alright, you, Chameleon. You've heard all this before. Go on for the first round and keep the crowd happy.
No problem. This'll be easy.
Okay,
Chameleon.
when it's your turn, I'll call your name, and you will enter the arena through the door our friend Chameleon just used. Once in the arena, you will battle foes from all over Albion. Every group of creatures you defeat wins you prize money and increases the prize for the next round. The aim is to stay out there as long as you can to earn the big gold.
The big gold.
Now, you can come back here anytime you like to buy potions or more equipment. Do this though, and your price for the next round will be 0.
Well, that sucks.
And worse, the crowd will think you're a big loser. Real heroes get out there and stay out there. Whether you rest or not, the arena bonus prize, given by Jack of Blades himself, will go to whoever gets through every single round alive. So, get out there, use your skills well, make sure the crowd enjoys it, and if you have to die, do so bravely. The rest
Alrighty.
of you, wait your turn.
Ooh, anxious. So if you come in here, sometimes the shopkeeper is a bastard and refuses to sell you things. You just have to wait for his aura to turn green, and sometimes it will and sometimes it won't. Now you can walk around if you want and talk to the other dudes. They don't have too many interesting things to say. This one doesn't want to talk to me. Hello? How about you?
Can't you see I'm trying to meditate?
It looks like you were punching a dummy.
It might be me next. I have to be ready.
Okay.
Hey, Blackjack.
Blackjack?
Welcome to the Blackjack tape. What takes you
Nah, no thanks.
I mean, your costume.
How about it, Rolf? How you doing?
Sorry about the lack of introduction. We have a full stadium and I want action.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I'm Roth. I look after everything behind the scenes here.
Are those tattoos on your... like, what the hell is that?
If you need any advice about fighting in the arena, come and talk to me.
They look like burns. Alright. Hey, big dude.
Why bandit go first? Me wanna kill.
He's a sharp
Me
one.
flick. Me training since child.
Right.
Me gonna win arena and marry Lady Grey. Me like Lady Grey.
Sure you do. Who's Lady Grey? Oh, yeah, she's like the mistress of Bowerstone. All prim and proper and whatnot.
Oh dear.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Blackjack.
I guess I'll play one round of blackjack.
How much will you bet?
Why not? I suck at blackjack. Double your bet? Nah. Hit for another card? No, I'm at 19. Oh, I won! I won 1 gold coin!
How about it? Perhaps you'll come back and play some more.
And that should
sometime?
trigger, yes.
Ross, bad news. I think Chameleon's, dead.
That was fast.
What? Already? You idiot. Right, people. It seems Chameleon only made it through 3 rounds before dying like a chicken in front of 5,000 people. We need a new volunteer.
Ooh, I'll
New
go.
Man, you look ready. In you go.
Yeah!
Talk to Al up by the door. He'll let you into the arena.
Yeah. Okay. Shopkeeper, will you sell me things now? Please?
I thought you.
Pretty, please? No, he's terrified of me. Look, he's running away. Oh my god. Huh. Yeah, you can steal his stuff here if you want, but balls to that.
Talk to the guard and get out there.
Yeah,
Find
yeah,
money.
yeah. I want to talk to that merchant at some point. I don't know what it's going to take, but eventually. Oh, we got ballerines in the cages back here. Nasty. Oh, I got a green dot. Oh no, that's Roth, isn't it?
Don't waste time. Talk to the guard.
I got another
Get out
green
there.
dot back over here. Is that the guard to get out? What does he got to say?
I got the door leading out of the arena. Do you want to stay in?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
That's the spirit. Get back in there and finish the arena battles.
I wonder what happens if you try and leave. They probably like fail the quest and have to start over, I think. That would be my guess. Yeah, the merchant just apparently doesn't want to sell me anything, so
Always
balls to
fine.
him. I'll come in after the first round.
Right, I can let you in now. You sure you're ready?
Yeah!
Round 1. They always tell me this one gives them the biggest, buzz.
Buzz. That's a good one, Al. Buzz. Funny.
Oh boy. I wonder what this round is gonna be.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment,
I give you Reaper, famous for such quests as Orchard Farm and defeating ex-hero Twinblade.
Yay!
Like our other brave challengers, this up-and-coming hopeful has an eye on tonight's grand prize, presented by Jack of Blades himself.
That guy's got a fucked up face. That's not 4,000 people, that's like 2 dozen.
And we're on to the first round. An old arena favorite. It's the Wasp Horde.
Alright! Oh, and they don't give you any countdown for this one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch, actually. I'm not going to use Bluetane. I'm going to use my Greatsword. Because I like the way it swings better, and I like the fact that it breaks through blocks. So let me see. I got that. I'm going to put my shield up. Oh, let's get my sword out here. So these first few rounds, yeah, it's just going to swap the wasps. Yeah, you can hear him counting down for the next round out. Yeah, these first rounds are just wasps, so don't even worry about it.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they give you plenty of time. And you actually get to fight some tougher wasps that you may not have seen yet. But they're all wimps, so no problemo.
3, 2, 1,
go! Okay, these big black ones with the scaly backs. They look kind of nasty. Pick those up. I think that's it. View it all without taking a hit, but they'll start throwing money at you.
That earns 100 gold.
Ooh, 100 gold.
The next round will be worth 500 gold.
Woohoo, 500 gold. Back to cells, because I need to talk to the merchant there. And I think he only sells to you in between rounds, because he wouldn't sell anything to me at the beginning there. Let's see what Roth says if I come back after the wasps.
I can't say I'm impressed. You didn't last long out there. And you aren't going to earn much gold like that.
Oh, thanks.
Perhaps you're not cut out for the mighty arena.
Asshole. So now, I come in here with the desperate hope that the shopkeeper will actually fucking sell me things. Look at him, he's running in terror. I gotta like hide until he goes over to the friggin' counter. Hang on a second. Oh, there he goes. He's ready to talk to me. Great, finally, Jesus.
Must be paid for.
Alright, so let's see what weapons he has to start. Master Katana, Master... Yeah, so he's got some Master weapons, that's nice. Ranged, he's got the Masters. Clothing, what has he got? He's got Bright Plate. And if I remember correctly, I think this might be the only place you can get Bright Plate armor. I don't know, because I know you can get Dark Plate, not Whole Glade. Yeah, okay, so he's got Bright Plate armor. What else has he got in here? Why do I remember having to buy something important from him? Oh yeah, he's got augmentations too, that's right. Yeah, this is good stuff to have. A Thunder Hero doll. You know, I could buy one of these. I need to get all the hero dolls anyway, so I'll buy one of those. It's just an action figure of Whisper's older brother, Thunder. Silver, we already have one of those. But piercing and sharpening are nice, so let me see what this does. Sharpening augmentation. Sharp steel augmentation added to a weapon increases the damage it inflicts. And very nice. Piercing augmentation, it reduces the effectiveness of enemy armor. So really, 2 sharpening augmentations is like the best you're going to get out of a weapon, just to cover it up with sharpening. Totally kicks some ass. So I'm actually going to buy these 2. And then I'm going to buy the Bright Plate suit. So I'm going to buy every piece of Bright Plate armor. Gauntlets cost 3,000. Chestplate, whoop, that's dark. That costs 14,000. Yeah, so it's expensive. Bright Plate leggings, that's like 8,000 or whatever it was. Bright Plate boots. Alright, let me back out of here, make sure I got the full set. Because I think this might be the only place, I'm pretty sure actually this is the only place you can get it. If there is another place, I'm not aware of it. So it looks like I got the whole set. Okay, good. Alrighty then. So I guess I can go ahead and buy whatever else I want from this guy. Because the way this is going to go, I'm going to do a hero save and start over. Because you do want to play through all the rounds at once without any interruptions. That's the only way you're going to get the best reward. I guess I'll just save my money for now. I can buy all the plate armor later. I don't think he has anything else I really want. Yeah, I could buy a master weapon if I had the money, but You saw we had some master greatsword, I think, and not whole glade, so anything we want we can get there after this. Just the plate armor I wanted to make sure I picked up, because there's a certain... I'll go ahead and buy this silver augmentation too. There's a certain demon door that we found outside of Twin Blade's camp that's only going to be interested in us if we are wearing the 3 sets of armor he described, which was the Bright Plate, the Dark Will User, and the Bandit gear, which all 3 of which we now have. So, here's how this works. I'm going to... Actually, I think I might play through to the end of the arena, and then do a hero save. Excuse me. And then do a hero save just before I finish, and I will meet you guys back at the beginning of the arena quest once again, and we will start again. What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here, and we're back playing Fable. I have done as I said I was going to do in what may be this video or a previous video. I am totally confused. And I have returned here after beating the arena once myself. Ah, there we go. I think I just won. Very nice, yes. I got some money on blackjack. I have played through the entire arena, and I've gotten all the experience from it, which is quite a lot, let me tell you. I picked up, let's see, 116,000 general and about 40,000 of strength and will. Very nice. That's going to help us later get some more level ups. So we should expect to be about double that when we finish around here. This time around. Now this is before the first round here, so we're just waiting for talking to the dumb people so that the quest will update and we'll be triggered to go in and fight the first round with the wasps. So this is a whole new playthrough, so we'll get our gold from the very start.
Ross, bad news. I think Chameleon's, you know...
Dead? Yep. Alright.
That dumb bandit never stood a chance.
Oh god.
Doubt you'll fare much better. Perhaps you should go and talk to Flick. He seems more your mental equal.
Thanks a lot, jackass. Alright, time to go. So we're going to talk to the guard, and he'll let us in to challenge the arena.
Right, I can let you in now. You sure you're ready?
I'm ready. Born ready!
Round 1. They always tell me this one gives them the biggest, buzz.
Buzz. That's a good one, Al. Buzz.
Funny. Funny. Ha, so funny joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, I give you Maleficus.
Who forgot to change his name?
Orchard Farm and defeating ex-hero Twin Blade.
Famous for such quest as killing everyone in Oakville.
Like our other brave challengers, this up-and-coming hopeful has an eye on tonight's grand prize, presented by Jack of Blades himself.
What the hell is wrong with that guy's face? I think the animation's still wrong on that. The textures are doing something weird. His polygons are going crazy. Yeah, I'm sexy. Look at me.
And we're on to the first round. An old arena favorite. It's
the Wasp Horde. Alrighty. And they start you right off clean, flat the first time. So get your shield up, get your weapon out, and start killing some wasps. That's all there is to it.
2, 1.
Now in my practice file, I was able to do fairly well for myself in terms of the physical shield. I kept it up the whole time, and I did not die. I didn't take any damage at all. So I had the physical shield completely intact the entire time, which is great, and that's the best way to get the highest common multiplier and the most experience for your buck. The most bang for your buck, the most money for your worth, and whatever. Getting that common multiplier nice and high really helps for the later enemies too that give you a large amount of base experience, and then that multiplied by like 30 or whatever is going to really give you some extra dough. And you got these guys that throw you random cash. Thanks a lot.
100 gold. The next round will be worth 500 gold.
500 gold, 500 gold, once, going twice. Sold to the guy in the arena.
He may be new to the arena, but he's got through round 1. Let's see how he does in the second round. It's an audience favorite, the cruel, the smelly Hobbs.
Smelly? Oh man.
3, 2, 1.
Go! Strategy for the Hobbs. Sprint over, kill the bastards with the staffs first. Get them out of here. So they're going to annoy you from a distance while you're trying to fight their buddies. And then take your time flourishing away on the other gens. Now don't step on these things here. They're going to shoot spikes up and try and do damage to you. And if you run into these guys, here you can see what the blades do. They're going to smack the hobs. And the hob very stupidly ran right into the blades. And I'm going to, oops, I hate that the running the button is the same button as the flourish button. So you can't run when you have a flourish ready to go. I don't know. Not sure if those were meant to be related or not, but you see this hob is very stupid. He keeps running into the blades. They do that a lot, actually, the other enemies. They really just don't get what they do. The blades, I mean, they don't understand that it's killing them. So again, sprint over, punch this guy with a sword. Because that's really what a sword is. It's just a really sharp punch, right? And then we'll just flourish away on his buddies. The one bad thing about that vertical flourish is that it's easy for it to miss, especially on more spry enemies like Valverines or something. We notice that. These little hobs getting out of the way. Come here, you. If you need to stun him for just a split second, you can shoot a bolt of lightning. Just a single shot like that, just to get them to reset themselves, basically. Throw them off guard. Not so much off guard, but off balance. Give yourself the favor. I love these flourish combos where you just spin one way, spin another, and then you turn around and you get this great flow going. It's all very fluid and attractive. The animation for that is spectacular. It's very well done. One of the things I really like about this game is how fluid the combat feels. It never feels clunky or stuck. It's always that one swing flows gently into the next, and it's very intuitive. It's a lot of fun to play. You can see our combo multiplier is already up to 20-something, so it won't be hard to get it up nice and high.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the team round.
Oh, I didn't sign up for this.
Two heroes, side by side, fighting together for their very survival.
Whoa!
And there's been a last-minute change to the hero lineup. It's the sister of arena legend Thunder. Let's hear it for Whisper!
Hello, Whisper.
So, the two of them together, can they defeat the Valverines?
The Valverines? What?
3.
Hey, Whisper.
This is the life.
Yep. How are you doing?
Having fun there, fun boy?
Yeah, I am. Well, how did you get here? I didn't know you were fighting stuff with us. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, she helps you out. We got some Valverines here. I could use lightning on them, but I don't know. But they're not weak to it like the hobs are, so it wouldn't be as effective. I actually used quite a bit of chain lightning in my practice round. That's why I got so much will experience out of it. I'm probably going to go mostly melee this time around because that's where I want the experience to be. The upper level physiques get really expensive, so I think the next one already costs 40-something thousand. So if we're going to want to max out our melee damage, we're going to need to get to the next couple levels of physique, which is going to cost a lot. Hence, I'm alright with all my experience being in melee, or in strength. I guess I should use the proper term. Now, the one bad thing about Valverines is that you don't do a whole lot of damage to them, and so you don't get a whole lot of a bonus to your combat multiplier. Which I haven't really fully explained how the combat multiplier goes yet. I should have just said you do damage and it goes up. It's not exactly that simple, because when you take damage, it drops down to it in the next tier. And so the tiers are something like 0 to 5, 5 to 10, and then roughly up from there. And I don't think it's quite in increments of 5. I think it gets wider as you go up. So I think the highest that it'll ever be after getting hit is 20, if I remember correctly. If it's above 20 and you get hit, it drops down to 20. I'm trying to talk to you, trying to pick up the money. Thank you. And now things get a little bit crazy. You get a white Valverine thrown in here in the second to last round of Valverines. So I recommend actually going for the other ones first, because the white Valverine, as you can see, he doesn't really aggressively pursue you like the other ones do. He's sort of lurking. So what you can do is take your time killing the, or not take your time, but hurry and get rid of the other ones, and then you can take your time with the white Valverine when he's the only one left standing. Which, trust me, is easier than trying to go after him when you have all his buddies knocking down your physical shield. So as I was saying, your combat multiplier increases based on the amount of damage you do for melee attacks. It's not so, I believe it's the same for skill, actually, but it's not so for will.
Yes.
For example, with things like lightning, you get experience each time it hits. And whoops, my controller just died. What the heck? I've never seen that screen before. On Fable, I mean. It's interesting that it has its own dialogue for it, rather than the dashboard, because it's an original Xbox game and not a 360 game. Yeah, the white Valverines will take a while. And with a weapon as slow as mine, he's sneaking in, glancing blows between my strikes. Oops, I get hit by blades, nice. So yeah, these guys take some time to take down. They have a lot of health. And so when you do will spells, you get, look at him, he just dodged it. Did you see that? It's very, very spry, very sprightly, giant Valverine. Good job, Whisper, went right into the spike trap. Get out of here, so much health.
I hate these things.
Yes, so for the will, you get experience for each blow, which means it's really easy to get lots of will experience in the arena if you have chain lightning. It just goes up and up and up and up, and there's no problemo. Just watch this. And you see it's just chugging away, 60, 70 points at a time each time a spell was hitting the Valverines. So it's a great way to get lots of will experience if that's what you're in for. This is the chain lightning. Highly recommended. And unfortunately, I was hoping to have in Flame have a couple levels by now, but I guess I haven't been putting that much of my experience into my magic abilities, so that's fine. The sword is going to be more useful for me in the arena anyway. Inflame is just a good support move to have. And now you get 2 white Valverines. I suggest you use the traps and things to your advantage. Get some extra damage thrown in on him. But otherwise you're just going to be running him into a wall and using a lot of blows. Once you can get the flourish, try not to miss with it. That way you can keep using it like this. Because in this sort of combo like this, he's pretty much stuck. He's not going to be able to do damage to you unless you miss one of your flourishes. Which if you line up properly, should be okay. You can see they just have loads of health. And sometimes you just slip by them, so there's nothing you can do. Now, the next time a flourish becomes available is the next time your combat multiplier ticks up a level. See, I'm backing up into the trap. Which, unfortunately, at 22 takes a while. So you see, I've hit him maybe a dozen times or more, and I've just only gotten the flourish available. And then you miss, and it's like, oh, I have to do that all over again. Nope. Yeah, get out of here. Man. Whisper, go fight your other Valverine. There we go. Get the experience for him. 2,500 experience for the white Valverine kill. Yeah, so trying to get your flourish to come back at high levels, be aware it's going to take more blows because you got to get to the next level in your combat multiplier. It doesn't have anything to do with the damage. Well, it does have a lot to do with the damage if you're doing melee. But basically, just expect that you're going to get flourishes less often than you're used to if you're at a high combat multiplier here in the arena. One other thing to note is that when Whisper joins the battle, I like how I have this guy glitched out in the textures. We're hoping that his experience doesn't get stuck in there too. Oh, I went too soon. Oh, I guess I hit him good. Now, another thing to note is that Whisper kills enemies that she defeats do not drop any experience for you. So when you got these big guys like the white Valverine, you definitely want to take point on those enemies and make sure that you're the one who delivers the final blow so that you get experience drops. If Whisper kills them, they just don't drop any experience at all. Because I don't think the game tracks Whisper's experience, so they just don't do it at all. So if you want to get the most for your money, the most bang for your buck here in the arena, you want to make sure you land all the final blows on those big enemies. And unfortunately, there's no way to skip through this little cutscene in between each round where he tells you how much money you've won. So your combat multiplier is just going to tick down as the time goes by.
These two did a great job last round, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a big hand. The next round is a real favorite this year. Anyone who's braved Litchfield Graveyard recently will know what I'm talking about. It's the Undead.
Ooh, I love the Undead. And I tend to spawn behind you. So if I stand over here, it's almost guaranteed that they'll all appear over on Whisper's side. See? Now these guys are pretty weak. At this level, for me, it's 2 blows is a finisher, or 1 flourish, I think. Yeah, 1 flourish does it. These small guys only have 400 health, so they're like the guards that we started the game fighting, they haven't leveled at all with us. So this first round is really easy. These first guys just take 2 shots, and they stumble and go down. Here, the blade gets me. There we go.
3, 2.
Now, like I say, if you stand over here, they're all going to appear on the other side of the arena, which helps. You don't want to try and predict things. Now, these bigger guys take a few blows. Yeah, I went too soon with Flourish there. And they get up annoyingly slowly. So recommended that you use like 3 or 4 standard blows on the big ones before you go in for a killing Flourish, if at all possible. Because otherwise they're going to fall down and you're going to have to wait for them to get back up before you get the experience. Which, I mean, it's just a time saver, honestly. As long as you get the kill, it doesn't really matter in the end how long it takes or how many blows or whatever you do. Do what's fun, do what works for you. I'm just explaining the strategy that I like to do. Because my whole goal is to get as many kills as quickly as possible so that my combat multiplier stays high. Because you have to be doing damage to get it to come back up to its freezing point, essentially, where after you hit a blow it sticks for a second and doesn't tick down until you've done nothing for a few seconds at least. What you can do is find 2 of these jokers to alternate between and do flourishes that way. Oop, not going to go down that easily, eh? So with these guys I can flourish one, and hit the other. When the first one gets back up, I can hit him back down. So the whole idea for me is getting my combat multiplier as high as possible. Which I've never actually played like this before. With the physical shield, it really helps. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Yeah, and then this last round you just get 8 of the big ones. So I expect them to be trying to block your blows. Use a lot more flourishes in this later rounds, because you got enough guys to alternate between that you're not going to waste any of your flourishes trying to hit a guy who's down on the ground. You see, when I miss one, I just move on to the next. And when I come back around the second time, I'm going to be getting finishing blows with the flourishes I'm landing, so no problemo. You can hear the audience yelling, "Get off, the undead, get!" Very nice. I think you guys can actually hear that better than I can. My TV's got it down pretty quiet right now. I have a hard time hearing the announcer occasionally.